You don't always expect much for $3, and that has been my experience with a lot of e.l.f. mascaras. I've been like, you get what you pay for. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shannon Ashley here, and for today's Mascara Monday, we are reviewing the e.l.f. Lash Out Loud mascara. Now, I've tried a lot of e.l.f. mascaras before, and usually they're around the price point of $3. You don't always expect much for $3, and that has been my experience with a lot of e.l.f. mascaras. I've been like, you get what you pay for. This one's double the price. It's $6, and I was pleasantly surprised with what we had going on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let the video roll, and then we'll talk more about how I feel about the mascara. All right, you guys, so once again, I am in somewhat disbelief at this drugstore mascara. It is just wow. Okay, so you guys already know we already did one lash, and this is 2 coats. Okay, the formula is super wet already, so I didn't want to build up too much without going on the other eye and then coming back. I really wanted to let it dry. So we're gonna go back in. So it's like a little bit of a messy application, but not too bad. So I curled this lash. I didn't curl this one. I just want to see if it can actually curl my lashes without the eyelash curler, or what the difference will be. So right off the bat, when I was doing the other one, I noticed how great this was at separating my lashes. Like the Maybelline Sky Lash, I will say this one curls my lashes a little more, while the other one lengthens my lashes. Both do a pretty good job at volume, meaning like the number of lashes you can see. Although I do feel like this one gives me a little bit more volume than the Maybelline Sky High. But so far, you guys, both of these have been amazing, and I just wasn't expecting it. So especially from this e.l.f. one, I'm just like, first of all, I was super wowed by the brush, as you guys saw how nice. This is like, honestly, like a high-end, I don't know, like the bristles and stuff just remind me of kind of like either the Buxom, They're Real. That's not Buxom, that's Benefit, They're Real wand. It really reminds me of that. It's not as heavy like in that quality sense, but just the bristles and everything, the wand really reminds me of that, and the volume of it too reminds me of that too. But for $6, it's crazy. I also haven't used that mascara in like a long time, but it left a very lasting impression on me. Okay, so this eye is much messier than the other. I will say that not curling it kind of gives me a little bit of longer lashes, but not too crazy. So this is just one coat, and I am going to go back and clean it up. I was a little bit messier with my application on this eye, but still, with one coat, like if I was just going like out to run errands, so I don't usually wear makeup to go out and run errands, or if I was just like going out to meet with friends, it's probably something I would put mascara on for. This would be enough just to get me out the door. But if I want to just bold it up a little bit, this is really good. I'm so impressed. I can't believe like drugstore mascaras. I haven't like had a good run-in with drugstore mascaras probably since the Essence Lash Princess, when I swore that was going to be the best mascara forever. And these past 2 I reviewed, you guys, have just been amazing. You guys have to go back and watch the Sky High one if you haven't. It's so good. Okay, yeah, so when I come back over on the 3rd coat, it is a little crispy, so I wouldn't recommend letting it dry all the way down. But yeah, because I feel like if I keep adding more, it's going to turn a little clumpy. The bottom lashes were pretty easy to add mascara to. I just kind of had to turn my head a bit. Okay, I think that's good for now. Let's see. Okay, so this is where we are at with 2 coats, and that's what I'm gonna leave it at. I'm gonna go clean up my eyelids. Oh, I think I got some here. so you guys can see how the lashes really look.
Okay, so the claims for this mascara are that it is a volume that hits all the high notes. This formula's intensely rich pigments easily coats lashes for a bigger and bolder look. The sleek, flexible wand hugs every single lash with both vertical and horizontal bristles to amplify, define, and add dimension. So directions for application is to apply it to eyelashes from root to tip for an extra push. Use the bristles at the top of the brush for bottom and hard-to-reach lashes.
So it really prides itself on this brush. It says it's a brush tip that amps up even the smallest of lashes. And on the box they enlarged it to show the texture, so I will show you guys what it looks like on the box, and then I will show you guys what it looks like coming out. So that is what the brush looks like. Okay, so I like to rate my mascaras on 1 to 5, and on the basis of, and I do this when I remember. I don't do this for every video, but today I actually remembered. So we rank it on the application, the packaging, or the wand, and then the formula, my lash results, and what I repurchased. So for the first one, the application. I think the application on this was fabulous. I love the brush. It reminds me of a high-end mascara. I want to say it's the Benefit They're Real. The brush literally reminds me of that just because of like the bristles and the top of it. So yeah, application is good. I feel like it actually does all three. Like it can lengthen, it can provide volume, and it actually curls your lashes. Like my lashes are a lot more curled using this one rather than the Maybelline Sky High. Not sure which one I like better yet because I just started using both of them, but we'll get to that. So I'll give it its point for the application, and that's probably like the biggest thing is the application, so definitely gets a point for that. Okay, so the packaging. This is not like anything to be loud about. I do love the color on here and like the little black outline for the wording, but it feels like any other e.l.f. mascara, so it doesn't have a lot of weight to it. Definitely not like the same weight as the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So yeah, packaging is cute, nothing to be wowed about. So I do like the color though, so I'll give it to him for it. Yeah, I'll give it to him for the packaging. At least it's just not the same all black e.l.f. mascara packaging. Okay, so the formula is very wet. And usually I don't like formulas that are too wet because I feel like it's hard to work the mascara in. But the formula with the wand is like almost a match made in heaven, except that you can't really add an extra coat until like the formula dries down a bit. But it also can't dry down too much because the lashes get a little stiff. So I wish that the formula was just a little bit drier, and I know that it will dry out the more I use it. And that's why I say I kind of like the Maybelline Sky High better because the formula isn't this wet, but it's definitely workable, and I do like it better than most mascara or drugstore mascara formulas, so I will go ahead and give it the point for that. And then the last two are the lash results and what I would purchase. So I love how my lashes came out, you guys. Like I think they are just so beautiful, and I was actually really surprised. This is the second time I was filming this because the first one didn't come out that well, but I was really shocked with this mascara. I did not think it was gonna be I honestly thought I was gonna return this mascara because I was like, I've never been really wowed by an e.l.f. mascara, but this one is it. And I do feel like if you had to choose, so like if you're out there looking for the Maybelline Sky High and you can't find it, this is pretty much, I won't say it's the same because I do believe the packaging is different. I'm like looking for that one right now. Or the packaging's different. I do believe the brush is different. So yeah, this brush is a little different. This is the Sky High one. So this one, the brushes are, or the wands are very similar, if you guys can see. But the bristles on the e.l.f. one is a little bit longer, and the brush all around is a little bit thicker. Like this one goes from like thin to thick, and this one's just thick all around. So as you can see, they're pretty similar, and that's why I say if you're waiting for this one, because I know this one was hard for me to find in the store, this is not a bad one to pick up in the meantime, and then you guys can just decide which one you like better. But these are, as far as like the brush and the results, pretty similar, except this one just has a really wet formula. Okay, and lastly, what I repurchased, I love it, it's great. I don't know if I like it better than my Lash Princess by Essence because I love that one. I haven't really use that one in a minute because the formula's kind of dried out and I've just been picking up so much more mascaras. But I would definitely repurchase this. I think this is definitely going to go on one of my top mascaras for the year. And we're only in January, so I'm excited to say that. Either one of these, and I reviewed this one last week, so if you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. But either one of these are a great addition to your makeup kit. And I just like, you guys, if you have not seen my mascara playlist, I have reviewed tons of mascaras, and usually I'm just like, they're okay. It's good for everyday mascara. This one too, good for everyday mascara, but the way it separates your lashes, it makes it look like it can give you that falsy effect. Definitely love these. I will definitely be adding these to my mascara faves, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Or are you guys gonna try it out? Do you guys like the results? I want to hear from you guys, so be sure to comment below. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week in next video. Next week we're going to be doing a CoverGirl mascara, so super excited for that because they have the clean. I can show you guys right now. So it's the Lash Blast, but it's the clean one. So super excited for this. The wand is popping and all that. So stay tuned for this next week, but I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, and remember to subscribe.